We're back here out on the deck and we're grilling up some gourmet burgers today. Karen Doster's here from the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, and we were talking earlier how burgers are really trendy right now.
They really are. You know, they're more than just a hamburger with ketchup, mustard, and pickles on
Although
it.
that's okay too.
That's
once in a
right.
while.
The classic
with
is
cheese. Gotta get cheese.
with sure, you bet, with cheddar cheese on there, and that's still, you know, a classic. But there's so many different ways you could try so many different Wisconsin cheeses, toppings, ingredients to make just wonderful burgers. So it's really a fun time
Have
to try
fun
it.
with it.
And summertime's a great time to do it.
Absolutely. Actually, Karen, I was recently in Las Vegas, and they're always on trend and really hip. And the new thing is there are these really upscale burger restaurants. They have a $1,000 burger. Comes
wow.
with, yeah, I think it comes with caviar and a bottle of champagne, but they actually have these very upscale burger places that are opening up in all the resorts, and they are packed.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of them, they're using Kobe beef and amazing cheeses and things like that. But you don't have to go all that out. You can just, you can do it a little more affordably.
Absolutely. And, you know, because of that, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board has come up with a new website. It's actually a microsite to our regular one. This one you've got to visit. It's cheeseandburger.com.
Cheeseandburger.com. All one word, just all right in there?
All one word, yeah.
Okay.
And it has 30 burgers on there that have amazing pictures and amazing ingredients, some that you've never even thought about putting together.
Some of them?
Well,
Tell
for
me.
example, I have one that's called the Aunt Millie, and it has Wisconsin feta crumbles, a beef patty, tomatoes, red onion, arugula, Kalamata olives, Italian dressing on a poppy seed challah roll.
Yum.
Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah.
And how about brie on a hamburger? Have you
I
thought
love
about that?
brie. I love burgers.
I knew
Sounds
you
good
did.
to
This is
me.
why I brought this. It's called the Miss Daisy Wisconsin brie cheese, beef patty, apple butter, Dijon mustard, and spinach on a toasted brioche loaf.
Yum.
So, and the site is very interactive. There's a person that actually tells you what's on it and shows you how to make it and all the ingredients with beautiful pictures. It's so fun. And this is just showing different ways that you can make cheeseburgers with all the Wisconsin cheeses that are out there.
And
really fun.
It's not just for a backyard barbecue. A lot of the celebrities are doing little mini sliders at their weddings.
Yes, yes.
You know, upscale parties are doing the little mini burgers and things like that, especially if they're gourmet.
That's right.
They've got they're a little different. So earlier we made this great burger with the chimichurri sauce, which is that wonderful fresh parsley and garlic.
Right,
and
kind of
all
an
that kind
Argentine
stuff.
sauce,
Yeah,
and mixed
yeah.
with the Wisconsin Gouda cheese, which you know, a blend of international flavors there, and it's really a tasty burger.
Yeah.
Real easy to
Whoa.
make too.
I think I'll be grilling
And that's a
those
stuffed
tonight.
burger, you know.
Yeah.
So, and now we're going to be making a Cajun cheeseburger.
Okay.
And this one is a kind of a spicy one, if you really like a spicy burger.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, just mixing the ingredients together, we're going to start with a half a pound of ground beef.
Okay.
Now a little different, a half a pound of ground pork.
Oh,
So it
okay.
provides a little different flavor to that. I have some cayenne pepper here, about a half a teaspoon. You could vary it a little bit depending upon how spicy you like it. This is some dried basil, about a half a teaspoon of that, all right? And then we want to take a little bit of salt and pepper, as you always do. And
Kosher salt.
Yeah, kosher salt. I always
I
use
get
that.
it with the pork because, you know, down in Louisiana, Cajun, you know, they love their pork and their andouille sausage and their
That's
ham
right.
and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of
It's
a neat
perfect
combination.
for that. Now I want to make sure I do add the other Cajun flavors, though. We do need some onion too, so that's very Cajun, all right. And and green pepper. So we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of chopped onion.
Okay. The Holy Trinity, they call it down there. Onion, celery, and
I
green
think
pepper.
That's right. I think that is what they call that. So this is going to have those kinds of flavors. All right. So I'm just estimating it's about 2 tablespoons there.
Okay.
All right. And then some green pepper. All right. Again, you got to have that. And just a couple tablespoons will be fine. This is probably just about right there. You could add a little bit more or less if you want.
Okay.
But you want to have some, you know, small dices. You want to be able to see it in the patty when you cook it. And of course, the heat will bring out all those flavors and aromas that go great with green pepper.
That little bit of cayenne we got in there. Yum.
Right. So that's about 2
I
tablespoons
like,
there.
you know, I like a little vegetable in my burger. I think it keeps it moist, and there's, you know.
Yeah, it's great. Great way
Little
to add
texture.
a little veggie to
Yeah,
it too.
exactly.
All right, then we're going to mix this all together. See that? So you got all the red pepper, spicy red pepper, the green pepper, the onions, and then that pork, which is a little different too. You really want to mix that together well so they all blend together. And then you're going to form your patties. And we'll take one right here. Make sure we have all that good stuff in there. And then just flatten it. Like that. You can see all that green pepper and onion in there as well.
And I can see the Cajun seasoning in there, the little bit of cayenne.
And then we're going to put that on our grill.
Yum.
Okay. And then what you're going to do once they're finished, and I have a couple here, you could put some cheddar cheese
Now,
on
what
there.
kind of cheese were you
well,
thinking?
actually, what the recipe calls for is Wisconsin cheddar cheese, which really, you know, the buttery flavor, nutty flavor cheddar cheese really pairs well with the onion and the green pepper and all that. If you want a little more spice, though, you can actually add a Monterey Jack, pepper jack cheese.
It's one of my favorites.
And then if you really want to tone it down a little bit, if the spice is too much in there already for you, a Munster cheese is a nice choice because that's a creamy, more mild cheese. All of these melt really well, so they're perfect
I was thinking
choices.
one of each on one.
That would be the way to do it. So, you know, we could put a cheddar cheese on there, and I kind of like the spicy, so I'm going to put the Monterey pepper jack cheese there.
A lot of the restaurants, too, the big thing now, I was just talking about a minute ago in Las Vegas, how these gourmet burger bars are opening up. But even around here, they have these slider appetizers. So you'll go to a restaurant, and they'll have like 3 different gourmet burgers. So they really are in, and burgers still one of those things that's cheap. You know,
it is. It
not
really is
expensive,
and it's just a good, satisfying, all-American meal.
Yeah.
Now we're going to actually plate our burger here.
Okay.
So I have, you know, you could serve it with a little fruit salad or whatever for a, you know, maybe a barbecue.
And she's got a nice, you know, if you're going to go all out and have a great burger, get a good bun.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
Don't get those
Oh,
flimsy
yeah.
things.
I know.
Yeah.
I love finding different kinds
So
of.
go to the
breads for
bakery.
that.
They've got all different kinds.
And let's see, which one do you want? The cheddar or the?
I think the pepper jack
Okay,
looks
on the pepper
really
jack one?
tasty.
Okay, let's see. We'll get the bottom right here this time.
Yep.
Okay, now we're not finished yet. A little
Okay.
bit more Cajun flavor. We're going to add a tomato.
That's a gorgeous tomato.
And then some
this is
green
fun.
pepper. Green onion,
just a
actually.
little
Green onion.
scallion
Is
on
that pretty?
top?
Yeah, green onion. So that goes with the green peppers and all those other flavors in there.
No ketchup necessary at
No,
all.
not really. No, not at all. If you
Yum.
want to, you can. But there you go. And that's a Cajun burger, so we're a spicy type burger.
I think we better make some more of these. So I think our crew is pretty hungry. Now, again, a couple of ways that you can get our recipes today. All the recipes that you saw on the show today, you can go to fox11online.com. You can click on newsletter, and then we'll email you out the recipes that we do every single morning. So it doesn't get much easier than that. If you don't want to do that, you can just go to our website, fox11online.com, click on living and recipes. It'll be right there. Or if you're not a computer type person, it's A-OK because Karen, you will send them out.
Yes, we will. You call our 800 number, 800-747-9662. Leave your name and address. They'll send it out to you. And please visit that special burger site, cheeseandburger.com, for 30 more wonderful cheeseburgers.
Have a cheeseburger party.